It's Thursday, May 25th. I'm Sarah Fergani with Ken's 5 News Now. 3 people escaped their homes in the middle of the night after a house caught fire, and then the flames spread to nearby homes. Firefighters worked for several hours to get that fire under control on Elmo Avenue near South Zarzamora. A travel trailer next door caught fire, and 2 surrounding houses also had some damage. The homeowner told us she was only able to salvage an American flag that belonged to her father.
Everything I had left there was my mom's. Pictures of my kids when they were babies. I had a fishing pole for my grandson. I mean, I know it's a stupid thing to think of, but that's one of the first things that ran through my mind was the fishing pole.
A lot of damage done, but luckily no one was hurt. The battalion chief says the fire is under investigation, calling it suspicious since the home had its power and other utilities shut off. Accusations are piling up for Attorney General Ken Paxton. With only days left in the Texas legislative session, a House panel has revealed details of an investigation against the state attorney general. What began with Paxton calling for House Speaker Dave Phelan's resignation ended with a House panel laying out a case against Paxton. They allege he committed acts of financial fraud, mishandled government records, and patently ignored law enforcement protocol.
Millions of dollars have been asked in taxpayer dollars to remedy what has alleged to be some wrongs by various people. So that's something that we have to grapple with.
This is unprecedented for what they're doing. I have no idea why they've chosen to do this.
The House committee has the authority to censure or impeach Paxton or any other state official, which could result in a dramatic finish to the legislative session. Paxton tweeted that every allegation is easily disproved, and he looks forward to continuing his fight for conservative Texas values. Now, while that was happening, someone appears to have set a fire to a dumpster outside Paxton's office Wednesday night. The AG shared these videos in a tweet, hoping to identify the person responsible. The person of interest is on the right side of the screen. The people on the left, where the fire is actually burning, are not suspects. The AG's office is calling this arson. An update on a man who was stabbed and hit by a truck outside a nightclub. San Antonio police have released new pictures that could help him crack the case. They say these 3 people assaulted and stabbed the man in the black shirt outside the Heat nightclub April 18th. The suspects are described as a woman in a red top, a bald man in a black shirt, and a woman in a black shirt with fedora. Police say when the victim tried to escape, an unknown suspect hit him with a pickup truck. If you have any information, call police or Crime Stoppers at 224-STOP. Police are also still looking for the killer of a man on San Antonio's north side. Police were called out to an apartment on Blanco Road for gunshots inside a unit 2 months ago. They found 27-year-old Marcel Greenwood dead on the floor. Neighbors did see someone leave the apartment, but police still do not have a full description. So now you're urged to call Crime Stoppers if you have any information. That number is 224-STOP. Meanwhile, a man was shot and robbed. He was shot at and robbed while trying to make a sale. Bexar County deputies are now looking for the suspect. The homeowner told deputies that man in this picture came to buy something that he had been advertising online. The homeowner says he was waiting near the front door with that item while the guy went to grab cash from his car. And that is when he says another man got out and grabbed the item from him. Then a third person fired gunshots as they drove away in this vehicle. If you recognize the man or the car, call the Bexar County Sheriff's Office immediately. San Antonio International Airport is expecting record-breaking numbers this weekend. No surprises here, but San Antonio Airport Director Jesus Saenz says this could be the busiest Memorial Day travel weekend in the airport's history. Staff there is now preparing for close to 190,000 travelers. U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg says even though this weekend will be a test of the system, he is confident airlines are prepared.
This coming weekend, we're expecting to see levels we haven't seen since before the pandemic. FAA is projecting more than 51,000 flights on Thursday alone.
So if you're headed out over that 5-day stretch, the TSA is advising you to arrive at the airport 2 hours before your domestic flights and 3 hours ahead of international flights. Also, remember to take a picture of your parking space to limit all that frustration when you get back. All right, let's check in with meteorologist Paul Morales for today's forecast, as a lot of people are traveling, Paul.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be good travel weather here across South Texas. Partly cloudy skies, warm day. Highs will be about 87, 88. If you've got anything planned this evening, temperatures mainly around 80 and partly cloudy skies, so looking pretty good today.
And that's KENS 5 News now. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Sarah Frugani.